It's Mike Less, and here is some 2017 soybean harvest action from Darke County, Ohio. This video was shot in 3 different fields, one on Weaver's Fort Jefferson Road south of Greenville, Hog Path Road, and Hollansburg-Arcanum Road. This equipment belongs to a local farmer that I help in my spare time, and I am multitasking in this video as I am shooting the video and also running the grain cart tractor. In this video is a John Deere S670 combine with a 35-foot draper head on it, and later in the video that's going to change because this was the last day he had this 35-foot head and he moved up to a 40-footer, which you will see later on in the video. The tractor on the grain cart is a John Deere 9410R hooked to a J&M 750 grain cart. This field of soybeans was planted in April, and it was no-tilled into a field that was corn last year. And before you comment, yes, the 9410R tractor is overkill for a 750 grain cart. However, when you're running grain cart, it's hard to beat the ride you get and the visibility from a articulated four-wheel drive tractor. At least that's my opinion, and I've run grain cart with both front wheel assist and four-wheel drive, and I prefer the articulated four-wheel drive every time. Okay, so I better quit screwing around now with my DJI Phantom because you can see the bin on the combine is full and the auger is being swung out. I better jump in the tractor and take off and get this started. This video was shot on late Friday afternoon, September 22nd and Saturday the 23rd, and you can see I really am in the video. On to the next field.
Dun dun, population 2.
Okay, done with the field here on Weaversport Jefferson Road and heading up to farm on Hog Path Road. So right now we're heading up State Route 127 just south of Greenville, and here we are on Hog Path, and there's a guy harvesting some corn here. Alrighty, now the field on Hog Path is opened up, so we went back to the other farm where the tractor and grain cart was. I jumped in it, now I'm driving it up here so we can use it up here. Something everybody might not know is when I'm in the tractor like this and running the video camera, if I have the radio playing and there is music on, even if it's a song on for just a few seconds is all you get, you can and probably will get a copyright notice from YouTube for that song playing in the background, even though you're not purposely using it as part of your video. So you have to be careful, and a lot of times I just try to have the radio turned down or turned off when I'm filming from inside the cab. But speaking of music, I usually carry my iPod and have that plugged into the radio, and I have random playlists made up. When you're farming, I listen to a lot of country or rock and roll. I'm kind of back and forth on both. Even on XM in my truck, I go back and forth between some of the countries, and Hair Nation and Ozzy's Boneyard are my preferred stations. Alrighty, so it is a new day. It's Saturday, September 23rd now in the video here, and this is now the 40-foot head, so the 35-foot draper is gone, and here is the new 40-foot draper, so 5 more feet every pass. Pretty nice, and doing a nice job, but just got to watch now running the tractor and grain cart just a little bit closer to the head now. There's a couple feet between, but it's definitely doable. And of course he's running Green Star in the combine, and the tractor also has it on the grain cart. I guess I could set an AB line, but just to go 100 or 200 yards while you're unloading on the go, I didn't figure it was worth the time, but I'm told some people do that with the grain cart tractor as well, to avoid hitting or running into the header. Okay, for this shot I wanted some aerial footage of us unloading on the go, and I didn't have anyone to fly my drone and or drive the grain cart tractor, so I'm doing both right now. Just popped the Phantom up in the air, set it at the angle I thought would work, and letting it fly by itself at the end of the field. And you can see the case, that black box there, that's my landmark, so if the battery would go dead or it would return to home, that's where I set it to come back home to. But believe me, when I'm in the tractor, I'm watching what I'm doing, but I'm also looking up in the sky ahead to make sure it's still there. Haven't had any mishaps yet, but one time I did put the controller in the tractor with me, and I got too far out of range, and then it went back and landed, and then it landed crooked, and two of the propellers were stuck in the dirt and trying to go, but I didn't burn nothing up, so now I just leave the controller right there at the landmark or the case and go that way. And this is one reason I want to update. I've had good luck out of this one. Had it almost 3 years, but the newer ones have a follow me mode, so I could actually set it to follow the tractor or circle the tractor, and could easily do both at the same time then. Alright, and here's some aerial footage from real close to my house. We are on Hollinsburg-Arcanum Road now, and this field here is a mile-long row, so it actually runs from Hollinsburg-Arcanum Road to Hollinsburg-Sampson Road, and we are just out of a little burg called Savona, Ohio. It doesn't have a mailing address or nothing, just a little town, if you will, and I'm about 3/4 of a mile away from my house also. And last year this field was in corn, and with these mile-long rows, this was a lot of fun running the grain cart here. Really kept me hopping.